Hi, I am sitting down right now because, well, I was just fixing a non-broken toilet. So I'd like to say I could pat myself on the back, but turns out, yeah, no. So now I'm making a video about, why am I so high up? The importance of drama and the entire world's viewpoint on it, because I can speak on behalf of the entire world. So basically, for anyone who's been following the digital nightmare that is my brother, I keep getting texts, and because he wrote a lot of, I guess, bad things online, and I got the screenshots sent to me, not by choice. They just like came into my lap, and I read them, and a lot of people are like asking if I'm like angry, hurt, or. And to be honest, I'm not. And the reason I'm not is not because I don't care, but because... No, it is because I don't care. And it's not because I don't want to be involved in the drama, because, like, what are you going to come home, go to bed, and wake up and go to work, and come home and go to bed? Like, no, everyone loves drama, right? But it doesn't bother me because what I see in him is, like, what I've already gone through, and it's just like, alright, I know exactly, like, what it's like to deal with, somebody you're dating that nobody fucking, like, wants to be around, nobody likes, or has problems with, or if one person has problems with, like, so, it's like, I feel bad for the guy, which is the whole reason in the start why I didn't even say anything about anything the first night. Things happen. Oh, and if you don't know any of what I'm saying right now, go look at my video called the story of my brother's girlfriend, because that's what the point of this is. So yeah, the whole reason that I didn't even say anything to start with was because I assumed I literally watched my past self between, like, I was like, I don't have to say one thing. I was like, that like, relationship's gonna implode by itself. The last thing he needs, because he saw things for his own eyes, so the last thing he needs is me to rub it in his face, kind of thing. So I didn't say anything, and then it just got completely out of hand. I went to go talk to him on Facebook, and when I saw that he blocked me, I was like, wow, okay, you're not like 27 years old. So my attempt to reach out, my error was not doing something right at that second in time. I should have did it, but I was too, like, excited about the fact that he was completely wrong. So I didn't say anything. So the first thing I did after that was try to write a Facebook message, and I was blocked. I was like, alright. Figured, you know what, let me try something else, which was to just pretend like nothing happened. You know, him and his girl, and the girl and I were good. So I was like, alright, we'll see what happens. Okay. But then he doesn't interact with me, he doesn't talk to me, and I'm like building up, like, dude, you don't want me, like, in my head, I'm like, dude, you do not want me to go off, you do not want me to say everything that's happened, you do not want me to say it, like, and so he didn't want to listen, he didn't want to, I tried to talk to him, like, in person, I tried to talk to him on Facebook, and he didn't want to hear it, he didn't want to hear anything I had to say, so that's what I made the video. That's so widely popular because this dumbass, he didn't know that I had privacy settings on it, and he assumed, like, the entire world saw this video, and they didn't. So when he's ranting on Facebook about a video that nobody's seen, he basically, like, upped the views by, like, bazillion. And by a bazillion, I mean, we went from 5 to, like, 40. Like, and that's his own fault. Like, you didn't want to listen to me, so what I had to do was I made a video telling my side of the story, and I sent it out to a few. I didn't send it to anybody. I put it on my Facebook to a few select people that I knew could be baited in real quick. And I let the domino effect roll over into his world. And that's just how it was. He exacerbated this video, and that's on him. I don't know, I can't tell you anything about that, except that I tried to talk to him. I tried to send him a message online. And when all else fails, I made a video, and I was very vulgar, very graphic, and very, like, blunt in your face, because you know what, at this point, not only are you calling me a liar, but you don't even know my side of the story. So, through all that, people are getting involved left and right just because they're curious, which is my whole point to drama. You can't stay away. And you know what? I'll sit here all day and I will talk to anybody who wants to talk about drama I have with them. Not a problem. I don't have any problem doing that because we all have drama with each other. I specifically left out things in my video that I didn't think were necessary in relaying to my brother. Not because they didn't happen, because they surely did, and you can read more about that when we get there in chapter 12 in probably like 10 years. But not because they didn't happen, but because it was unnecessary. Anything else that happened after that night that I could rub in his face just was not the point of the story. The whole point was that everything that happened that night, he wouldn't listen to me. He wouldn't even give me the time of day. So that video is solely focused on that specific night, not what happened after, not anybody else's perspective. And that's why it was so like mean and vulgar, because I was angry that you couldn't even hear me out. And at the end of the day, you can pick whoever the fuck you want, it doesn't matter. But this is what happened, this is what was said. And maybe I listened wrong, but I don't know how many ways you could say the things that were said. I don't know how maybe you can mean them a different type of way. I don't know. But that's what was said. If you read it like via like a book, like you would interpret it yourself. What the fuck? So now I got people hit me up, asking me if I'm feeling a type of way about the messages he's putting on Facebook. And that's why I'm making this video, because I don't feel a type of way. I don't feel a type of way. I'm not angry. I'm not upset. I'm not really anything. I pulled some master manipulation shit. That's for damn sure. And everything worked out in the most perfect way possible for the situation. So now, we all agreed kind of that it's like a waiting game, which it is. It's always gonna be a waiting game. And that could be a month, a year, 10 years. It's just a waiting game, and everybody has to go through those relationships, and that's just what has to happen. God knows I didn't talk to a lot of people because of people I was dating and drama I had. Like, geez. That's why it's so good to just, yeah, that's my brother, and he's so angry and hateful, but you can't control anyone's emotions but your own. And I've accepted that this year. So if this whole thing happened like 2 years ago, I don't know what, I probably would have went on like a rampage and probably like shot somebody. I don't know. Like, but because within the last year and a half-ish, like, a lot has changed in my world, and I just see everything from a completely, like, conscious level. So, nothing really phases me if I can't control it, and I like, love life. I really do. I love life. And for so long, I just, like, I didn't love the people I was with. I actually didn't know that I didn't love some of the people I was with. I also didn't know I didn't love some of the people that were even my friends. And all of that in the last, like, year is just, like, self-exploration and growth, and you just kind of, like, learn. And it's unfortunate, like, if I felt the way that I feel right now at 29, recklessness and the carelessness of being, like, 21, 22, but with the financial resources and, like, the mental, like, maturity of 29, 30, if you were, like, put those two together, you would be, like, unstoppable. And so that's what I'm trying to accomplish in my life now. It's like I finally got all my marbles straight over the last, like, year and a half and 2 years, and now everything is just, it's just good. I can only ever go up. Yeah, just watch how the story unfolds. But I hate answering the same damn questions over and over again, so that's why I make the video, and it's just a lot easier. So, that's all I gotta say. I will see you when I see you. We're done.